Okay, hello everyone. Now it's been a while since I've done a live video. I'm sure some of you checked out my ads that I've made for Jill Stein. That's the great thing about YouTube is you can make ads and run them there. You don't have to spend millions running it on TV, which Jill doesn't have right now, although she is definitely getting more money contributed than ever before. So it's definitely starting to come in. But the great thing about YouTube is that you can run them right away. They can be more than 30 seconds or 60 seconds. So I've done that, but I haven't done a live video for a while. I think it's about time, and I've seen other people on the internet, including the guy who runs Real Progressives, the Facebook page, talk about this recently. But you can vote for whoever you want to vote for. There's talk about Bernie's people. Some are going to Jill, and some a few going to Trump, and some are going to Gary Johnson. And I'll talk about that in a second. But this is what you need to understand. There's one pro-war candidate in this race. Of the four, of Hillary, Trump, Johnson, and Stein, there's really only one pro-war candidate, and that's Hillary Clinton. If you vote for Hillary Clinton, you literally have blood on your hands. If you vote for Hillary Clinton and we go to war in Syria like she wants, and Iran as she wants, and starts shit with Russia as she wants, and we see more images like the child we saw out of that region, out of Syria, with the blood and the mud, and more of that, and children die, and our soldiers die, and people you can't see in the Middle East die, innocent children and families because of the drone bombs and everything else. You understand that you have blood on your hands. If you vote for the person that does that allows that to happen, the blood is on your hands, not just Hillary's, your hands, because she can't do it without your vote. She doesn't become president. She has no fucking power. She can't do anything. She's out of politics. You vote for Hillary, and we go to war, people die, the blood's on your hands. You, the voter. You, I don't care who you are. If you're a friend of mine, if you're a family member, the blood is on your hands. Not even figuratively, literally on your hands. We know her history. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise. We know her history. She voted for the war in Iraq. The first reason she had to believe Bush, she believed him, because she loves war. And she'd rather have war than peace. She loves the military-industrial complex. She loves prison. She makes money. The Clinton Foundation makes money off of it. So any little reason she has to push towards war, she goes for it. First thing. We know because of Honduras, because she was behind that, pulling the strings. We know because of Libya. One candidate in this race said, we came, we saw, he died. Talking about Gaddafi and Libya. One person said that. Not Gary Johnson. Not Jill Stein. Not even Donald Trump. Hillary Clinton said that. Can you imagine? If Donald Trump said those words, we came, we saw, he died, the media 500 fucking times a day would be playing it. For Hillary, you got to go on YouTube. People like me, we got to go on YouTube and search and make ads over it because the media never talks about it. The media loves to talk about Ryan Lochte, a fucking 32-year-old swimmer lying about something. That's a huge deal. But these same people who are screaming that Ryan Lochte lied, you think they hold the person who wants to be president of the United States feet to the fire? Ryan Lochte doesn't want to be president of the United States. He doesn't want to be anything. You think they'd hold the Hillary Clinton's feet to the fire, that she lied at least 10 times in front of Congress? 10 times? Under oath about her emails? That she lied about being in the sniper fire when she never was? That she lies every day? These same people who are talking about Ryan Lochte being so bad, oh my God, but the person who wants to be leader of the free world, we don't hold her feet to the fire, we hold the fucking swimmer's feet to the fire. That's the mainstream media, how fucking sick and sad they are. Let's get back to war. One pro-war candidate. We know who it is. Her record is clear. Donald Trump has no record. Show me Donald Trump's record of war. Tell me Donald Trump's record of voting for war or putting us in a wartime situation. Give it to me. Come on. Show me it. Show me Jill Stein's record of doing that. Show me Gary Johnson's record of doing that. None of them have it. One person has it. It's clear. As a senator, as a secretary of state, and as running for president, she has the record. Talk about the Olympics. Hillary's the record holder for loving war, for going to war. She's a record holder. She's got about 8 gold medals around her fucking neck. Understand, if you vote for Hillary Clinton, we go to war, people who die, the blood's on your hands. I'm not joking. You can shake it off. You can go, lesser evil, lesser evil. I don't give a shit. The blood's on your hands. That's not lesser evil. Going to war and killing people is not lesser evil, schmucks. That's not lesser evil to a guy who says, I'm going to build a wall and you're going to pay for it. That's the greater evil? Are you fucking stupid? Going to war is the greatest evil when you don't have to. The greatest evil! Killing hundreds of millions of people is the greatest evil, morons! Listen to me! Sorry. Got mad at Giuliani for talking like that. But let me tell you, I can't take it anymore. I really can't take it anymore. Understand this. You want to vote for Hillary? Vote for Hillary. Blood's on your hands. You're a killer. Period. End of story. Let's move on to Gary Johnson. The Bernie Sanders supporters who go to Gary Johnson are idiots. These people could be even bigger idiots than people who vote for Hillary, because Johnson and Bernie agree on about 8% of the issues. All of Bernie's major issues, minimum wage, Social Security, free college, getting rid of debt, no TPP, getting rid of citizens united, all those issues, Johnson's the opposite. Understand that? Someone said a libertarian is a Republican with a bong, which is funny, but it's kind of true. Johnson's to the right of Trump on many issues. Understand that? Trump is against TPP, Johnson's for it. That's a huge one right there. Trump has talked about maybe being open to minimum wage talk. Johnson, forget it. No minimum wage. You get what they want to pay you, what they pay you. If not, you go somewhere else. That's Gary Johnson's theory. No regulations, clean your own water, pave your own roads. I don't think Trump even believes that stuff, does he? No, I don't think so. No regulations. This is Gary Johnson. He has no connection to Bernie Sanders other than he likes weed and he doesn't like war. That's it. That's what libertarians push. That's how they get millennials. That's how they get a lot of these millennial Sanders people to go for them. They say, we're pro-weed, anti-war, vote for us. Well, that's 2 of about 80 issues. There are about 78 more important issues that he disagrees with Sanders on totally. So you vote for Gary Johnson, you're an idiot if you're a Sanders supporter. So forget about Gary Johnson. These things have been just annoying the hell out of me. You can see what happens when I don't do a video for a while. I should do them every day. I wouldn't be as explosive. Not one Sanders supporter should even consider voting for Gary Johnson. There's nothing there at all. Bernie Sanders disagrees with Gary Johnson on every major issue. They were polar opposites. Okay? Every major issue, they are polar opposites. Except that one major issue of war. And that's what I mean if you vote for Hillary Clinton, the only pro-war candidate in this race. The only one. Johnson, I give him credit. Once again, anti-war, pro-weed. That's it. Jill, 100% anti-war. Donald Trump is anti-war. He is. Donald Trump's anti-war. His rhetoric is about building walls and getting rid of ISIS, but everyone talks about getting rid of ISIS, which was created by, in part, Hillary Clinton and Iraq and Libya. But he's 100% against intervention. He railed. Remember, Trump railed in the Republican. Remember the Republican primary debates where he was the only one. He kept on talking about Bush is an idiot. Oh, Iraq was terrible. Oh, how could a guy running for Republican president say, or as Republican as a president, say he was against Iraq? But Trump keeps saying it. He kept saying it on the debate stage about 15 times. How he's against bad interventions and a bad regime change. And we don't have to put our noses in that shit. He wants to make friends with Russia. He's always talking positively about Russia, unlike Hillary, who blames everything that happens to her on Russia. That'll work well as president. So no, there's one pro-war candidate here. There's one pro-war. There's one person who itches to go to war. One person. Hillary Clinton. If you vote for Hillary Clinton, the blood is on your hands. Anything that happens, any wars that happen after January 20th, the blood is on your hands. Understand this. When you see the images on TV, or they probably won't show them, on social media of kids bloodied and dead and blown up, don't just say, oh God, what did she do? Why did she do that? Oh my God, maybe there's a bit you had. No, the blood's on your hands. It's your fault. It's your fault. Because if you vote for Jill Stein and not Hillary Clinton, you get no war. You understand? Jill Stein, you get peace. Hillary Clinton, you get war. So the choice is yours. So if you vote for her and she gets into office and we go to war and people die, it's your fault, not hers, because she can't do it without your vote. Do you get it? And if I hear one more person, I swear, one more person say, well, I agree with everything with Jill Stein. Yes, I hate war, but she can't win. You can't. And the same people who were Bernie supporters, who were being told that he couldn't win, are saying the same thing about Jill. Well, did you vote for Bernie? Did you use that excuse not to vote for Bernie? No. So don't use it not to vote for Jill. This is what drives me nuts. Jill Stein will be on the ballot in 47 to 50 states. So from 95 to 100% of people watching this, you could vote for Jill on November 8th. Okay? If you can't, you're excused, but you can still write her in. But most people, if not everyone that's watching this, will be able to physically vote for her. You see, your hand, when you go into the voting booth, there's nothing that's like, there's no force field or person or ghost that's forcing you to fill in the blank next to Hillary. You can easily move 1/8 up or down and fill in Jill Stein. So if you're not voting for Jill, that's your fault. Nobody else's fault. Your fault. You have the power to fill in Stein instead of Clinton. You do. You. I'm tired. It's like, oh, but you can't win. No, you can't win. She can't win because you're not going to vote for her. If you vote for her, she wins. Isn't this brilliant? Isn't it brilliant? If the most people vote for Jill Stein, she wins. If not, she loses. Well, isn't that brilliant? But you can do it, you see. You can fill in her name instead of Hillary's. And if everyone does that, she wins. So, if she loses, your fault, not hers. Your fault. No one's forcing you to vote for Hillary, but you. So, you vote for Hillary, blood's on your hands, and it's your fault that she won. Not the establishment's fault, not the media's fault, not just the way it is in the world. Your fault. You have the power to fill in Stein instead of Clinton. It's just as easy. No one's controlling your hand. So I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it. I'm tired of hearing it. That's it. Anyway, I had to get that stuff off my chest. That's the bottom line. And we're getting down, this is the crunch time. These videos are going to get more passionate because we have, what? I'm looking at the date, 2.5 months. 2.5 months, 10 weeks. 10 weeks and it's all over. And either we have Jill Stein in peace or Hillary Clinton in war. Either we have Jill Stein in honesty or Hillary Clinton in lies. Either we have Jill Stein in ethics or Hillary Clinton in the Clinton Foundation and making money off of our backs, off of double standards, off of lies. What do you want? Tell me what you want. And once again, it's in your hands. The control is yours. Understand that? The control is yours. And if you do the wrong thing, it's your fault. And blood is on your hands. Nobody else's. Not the establishment, not the rigged system. Yours. So, do the right thing and vote for Jill Stein and have a clear conscience. When you go into the voting booth, you'll see. It'll say Clinton, Kane, Trump, Pence, Johnson, who the fuck is running with him, and Stein Baraka. Sorry, Johnson Weld. Sorry, libertarians. So you see, you'll have the choice of 4. And you could put that pen, that mark, wherever you want, or the hole, or whatever it is. We can't have one voting way. We can't have one way to vote in this country. We need 5,000 fucking ways to vote. Anyway, if you're punching it in, or filling it in, or connecting the dots, like here in California, you got to connect the arrows. You got to do artwork. Anyway, however you do it, you have the power to vote for who you want to vote for. Vote your conscience. Vote for the greater good, not the evil. Period evil. Not lesser evil. Evil. Don't vote for it. Vote for Jill Stein. Do the right thing. Have a clear conscience. Mike Caccioppoli, speak to you soon.